standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in singing America.
Welcome to our fourth grade closing ceremony. I have been asked to share some of my moments in grades K through 4. Before I begin, we would like to give special and most grateful thanks to our teachers, families, friends, and everyone who has helped us get here today. I arrived at DA in kindergarten, and it was also one of my most memorable years at the DA Low School. We learned how to write our names properly, count to 100, and memorize alphabets. I remember being so proud of myself when I got that little medal for being able to count to 100 by ones, twos, and fives. I made many new friends that year and will never forget anyone in the Teddy Bears class, especially my teachers, Mrs. Van and Mrs. Hill. Next is first grade. I was in the Safari Scouts with Miss Nye and Miss Jason. Do you guys remember the Kevin Hankus lunch? I honestly can't remember much else from this year, so I'll move on. Second grade. That year, I was in the dance with Mrs. Lovelace and Mrs. Judy. In October, we had lots of fun scooping out pumpkin goop and counting pumpkin seeds when the time had come for the pumpkin count. Later on in the year, we also had a field trip to the botanical gardens. We had lots of fun learning outside of school and couldn't wait to come back with our families. Then third grade. Third grade was really exciting. The Sea Turtle gift shop and trip. Our state project song. I loved creating my display and was so proud of myself when I finished. This year, our final year in middle school, was amazing. I don't know what to choose from the fourth grade because there were so many awesome things that we did and learned.
He has traveled the world and worked in Europe for many years. He enjoys doing something new every day. And listen to this. He decided to change his last name from Steiner to Steiner to honor the woman who, in his words, makes him a better person every day, his wife. We can all relate to him on many things. He thinks that fourth grade is the best. He loved the fourth grade play, which he thought was funny and inspiring. He started his passion for reading and writing in fourth grade while longing to have PE every day. Yes, we have been that lucky. When I asked him what he would recommend to us rising middle schoolers, he told me, don't waste a single moment being scared about fifth grade. You've got it. You've got everything you need to thrive in fifth grade, and you're going to love it. In addition to his current position as headmaster, he has covered many roles at DA and taught an eclectic mix of classes, ranging from English to basketball, from Spanish to baseball, from director of studies to, I guess, hip-hop snow delay announcer. Without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the one and only Mr. Uberstein.
Parts of our interview, which ended up being much more flattering to me, like the part when I was almost kicked out of first grade for an inability to stay in my seat. Thank you for keeping that under wraps. He also really overestimated my ability in French and Turkish, so I hope there won't be a quiz. But I'm going to invite my wife next time. That was very kind. In fact, my speech is a lot about that kind of thing, how we get better and how our job is to make you better. But marriage can wait. So just take your time, find the right person, there's no hurry. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. And watch your character, for it is your destiny. No one is quite sure who first wrote these lines. Historians disagree. Depending on which internet quotation bank you consult, it could have been Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. It might have been Siddhartha Gautama, the philosopher on whose teachings Buddhism was founded. It might have been the father of former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Or it might have been Frank Outlaw, the South Carolinian founder of Buy Low supermarkets. I'm not making this up. This is an actual controversy. Google the quote and you'll see the history. Whoever the author, this idea, this chain of words to thoughts, to actions, to habits, to character, keeps resurfacing across the centuries and across the globe. So it must have some truth, and we might want to tap into its power. Of course, this idea that good words lead to good thoughts, lead to good actions, lead to good habits, lead to good character, is neither radical nor new to you fourth graders. Throughout your years at the lower school, your teachers have recognized you for your small acts of kindness. The thousands of times when you stood up not for yourself, but for others. The many occasions when you stood up for goodness, even when it was not convenient or comfortable to do so. And of course, this is the very mission of Durham Academy, right? The cultivation of good words, good thoughts, good actions, good habits, and good character that leads students to a moral, happy, productive life. DA forges this chain of words, thoughts, actions, habits, and character in all our students. From the pre-K students who grabbed their diplomas in this very spot on Friday, to the 12th graders who graduated about 10 days ago at UNC. This idea is simple, but like a spy in the night, it is sometimes disguised and often overlooked. It's tempting to think that school is all about tests and projects and iPads and math facts about rules and homework. But that's wrong, and maybe even dangerous, to believe that the ultimate goal of school is learning to read, write, and do arithmetic. As comedian Dennis Miller said, you know there's a problem with the education system when you realize that out of the 3 R's, only one actually begins with R. All jokes aside, we believe that reading, writing, and arithmetic are foundational building blocks, no doubt, but they are not the point of the skyscrapers we are building here. We teachers are here at DA, and your parents have made broad sacrifices to have you here because we all believe that nothing matters more than your character and your habits. Nothing will take you further than integrity and responsibility. Nothing will be more valuable in your eventual jobs than curiosity and drive. Nothing will make you a better friend than empathy and generosity. As you yourself sang on that very stage in the 4th grade play, I'm not going to sing it because you did so much of a better job. If you would like to go back home, we must learn these traits. Gratitude, wisdom, love, courage, loyalty. Hurry, we must not wait. There you go, you still got it. It'll be there forever. Everywhere at DA, we aim to lead you to clearer words, deeper thoughts, better actions, healthier habits, and finally an ironclad character. Here is an example. Here is an example. I think of this stage on Brumley Performing Arts Building as a factory for courage. A place where just about every week for the last 4 years, one or many of you stood up and performed. Even when your heart was beating fast and when your hands were sweating, you stood up with courage as you spoke or sang or danced or acted in front of your peers, your teachers, and your parents. When you face challenges in the future, they may make your hearts beat and your hands sweat again, but you can handle it, as Leo said. I hope you'll remember Logan's line as Spots the dog. Believe in yourself, Toodles. You've always had everything you need. I think you should also refer to yourself as Toodles whenever you can. It just keeps things light. Or all of you sang in Scarecrow's Wisdom. Do you remember this? Maybe you're on a path to find true wisdom. Maybe you want to find some truth. But you can be inspired by others, but don't just copy what they do. Deep inside, you'll find that you are unique and you are valued, because there is not anyone in this world who is
Newer than you.
There is no one in this world who is newer than you. In fact, every part of this campus is designed as a little factory for your better self. Whether you were in the math cafe or working on your third grade state project, whether you were painting a picture with Mrs. McKinney or crafting an essay in writer's workshop, you were building a more powerful brain and a more courageous heart, so that you can become the best possible daughter, the best brother possible, and eventually the best husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, neighbors, citizens, scholars, and leaders in the world. I know it seems a little ridiculous to talk about those long-range destinations, but that's mostly because you're just trying to make it through this ceremony and get to summer vacation. I get it. But we teachers and we parents can't wait to see what kind of words you read this summer, what kind of actions you will perform in 5th grade, what kind of habits you'll build as a middle schooler, what kind of character you will have as a teenager, and ultimately, what kind of moral, happy, productive life you'll build for yourself. So, watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And watch your character, for it is your destiny. If you're tired of hearing those words already, try these from Horace Greeley, whom I quoted when I was trying to explain via a somewhat silly, but actually quite sincere rap song, why we do what we do at Durham Academy. Fame is vapor. Riches take wings. Popularity an accident, and only one thing endures, and that is character. So put your mind to it, and now you understand this is why we do it. Congratulations to the remarkable and rapidly rising 5th graders in this class. Thank you.
Several years ago, I wanted to get back into an exercise routine, so I started reading the advice of fitness experts. I was surprised by their advice. They did not say, train to run a marathon, join a gym, become a member of the Carolina Cycling Association. The advice was, get off your couch and take a walk around the neighborhood. I was surprised. The advice continued, starting small is how we get moving. Staying small is how we make progress, and it's also how we form habits. It's the small, consistent habits that we form that enable us to do big things. So I did a little research and I asked your 5th grade teachers and a few former 5th grade students their advice for starting small. Here are a few things they said. Since you're going into 5th grade, I have 5 dream small habits that will make a big difference. Number 1, do your homework. Of course, if you would like to start middle school making good grades or even straight A's, that is a great goal to have, but it's a big one. How do you start small to make that goal a reality? Do your homework every day. Seek out teachers when you need help. If you will establish a routine of doing your work first before you play, this will be a small habit that will put you on the path for doing well in middle school and beyond. Habit 1, do your homework. Dream small habit number 2, be friends with the new kids. This is something that your class already does really well. You're a fun and friendly class. When I was playing volleyball with some of you on field day, I watched you give the ball to others so that everyone had a chance to serve. I heard you at our rehearsals for closing exercises congratulate your classmates and give them applause for the speeches they wrote. I challenge you to find people in middle school, kids, teachers, the maintenance staff, security, who you can encourage, support, and reassure. Be friends with the new kids.
Mrs. Ronco was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and has a younger brother. She attended Tennessee Temple University, the University of Mississippi, and Vanderbilt University. While still in school, her first job was working at Captain D's. Mrs. Ronco has been at Durham Academy for 14 years. 2 of her favorite things about working here are meeting new people and DA's Unie Day. When she's not at work, she enjoys hiking, swimming, going to ball games, and playing piano. She also likes sightseeing, relaxing on the beach, and Italian food. Please help me welcome Mrs. Carolyn Ronco.
I think working at Captain D's makes me highly qualified to give this speech this morning. Thank you, Charlie, for a wonderful introduction. And Mr. Uckelsteiner, we didn't talk about our speeches, but they will align a little bit. Visiting the widow down the street or dancing on a Friday with your friend with special needs. These special moments change the world. Of course, there's nothing wrong with bigger dreams. Just don't miss the minutes on your way, your bigger things. Because these simple moments change the world. Dream small. Congratulations, 4th grade. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to seeing the wonderful things that you'll do in middle school and onward. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Karen M. Rodman. She attended the University of North Carolina Law School and has been practicing law in North Carolina for 26 years. Before that, she attended Hollins College in Virginia as a college scholar. Karen began 4th grade in the fall of 1976. A favorite memory of hers is when her 4th grade teacher, Miss Green, became Mr. Bowski, and the whole class attended her wedding. One more year to go before she was off to middle school. She and her husband, David Harpole, have 4 children. All of them have attended Durham Academy since pre-K. She declares that Durham Academy's amazing teachers have instilled a love and learning in their children, helping each to grow and thrive in their own unique way. Ms. Ravenous states that she is honored to serve our school on the DA Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Leah, for that beautiful introduction. Now that I have officially dated myself, it was great fun to reminisce about 4th grade with Leah, and I hope that each of you will carry happy memories of your lower school experience as you continue your educational journey on to middle school. So while I'm busy dating myself, I also will confess that it was 1976, a bicentennial year, and I ate about 10 times my weight in red, white, and blue Old Glory ice cream. So 4th grade was a good year for me. Not too much at the dentist. So on behalf of the entire Durham Academy Board of Trustees, many of whom I see smiling and proud in the audience here today, we congratulate you on your success in the lower school and wish you the very best in middle school. Congrats.
Will Mr. Mason and Mrs. Fitzpatrick's class please stand? Ben Croft. Phineas Brown. Jacob Bullock. Paul Chapman.
Lucy Lundblad. Sydney Madden. Seth McLean. Samantha Nepple. Caleb Poston.
Would Ms. Larson and Mrs. Hexter's class please stand? Harrison Beck. Tate Dunsing. Kai Forbach.
Jack Chester. Lily Jones. Atlas Ladd. Keck McIver. Kendall Manuel. Owen McCain. Christiana McLean. Maya Neblett. Jack Rand. Leah Shindell. William Siddle. Anna Walsh. Joss Webbing.
Will Mrs. Coney and Mrs. Menace's class please stand? Caleb Eric. Riley Casey. Greta Conway. Shreya Dharmapurathar.
The fourth grade students will sing 3 songs this morning. First is Paz y Libertad, which is peace and liberty in Spanish. Second, fourth graders will sing The Wonder That Is Me. Our final number will be ready to go.
Queremos
achieve the core mission of becoming moral, happy, and productive students. In addition to the countless pages of homework, to help us become moral students, way back in first grade, we learned about the value of giving to others in need when we went to the Ronald McDonald House. To this day, I still go there with my grandparents to donate helpful items. I'm sure many of you do as well. An example from this year of helping us be happy students is the Durham Bulls game. Even though the Bulls were creamed, it gave us a unique opportunity to experience something I probably would not have otherwise. And it was a sign of our maturity that we were able to go on a fun trip like this. Last year's state project provided a great opportunity to learn to be productive students. We learned a lot about research techniques, time management, and different presentation styles. And as much as the students were relieved that was over, I suspect the parents were even more happy. TA also helps us become an intertwined community for assemblies, families, buddies, and grade P. Even though I'm very sad about leaving.
We will now sing the Durham Academy Alma Mater, our loyal devotion. The words are printed on the back of your program. Everyone please stand.